Kò bójú ọjọ́ ṣe rí o, àdẹ̀kù àkú ọ̀rọ̀ ìlú location 419, ìlú tí ó ti ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ problem tí a lot of people dey fẹ́ agree pé ó ti ní problem. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe wa lórí ìkànnì ànígbára wa lásìkò púpọ̀, mo kí grandma Awoniyi ṣé gan ni. Ibi tí mo wà yìí mo ní lè show yín ní agbègbè yẹn, but níwájú mi mo ń wọ hospital kan báyìí, mo ń wọ ilé ìwé kan báyìí. Màá wonder pé gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó ṣe tán ní school nísìn, gbogbo wọn ti ṣe tán for the week láti Monday títí di èní ní Friday. Ǹjẹ́ mọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ tí kò láǹfààní àti lè lọ sí iléèwé níbi tílẹ̀ ṣú dé ní Nàìjíríà lénìí látara ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbésẹ̀ táwọn governors tí wọ́n ṣe. The importance of education and healthcare, mo kàn ní just 10 minutes kákọ̀ fi sáré túbára wa sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìgbìyànjú. But later tá bá délé, ẹ má bínú lánàá àráyè ṣe program torí pé meeting upon meeting lórí program rally tó ń bọ̀ àti dinner fún bàbá wa Olóyè Ìgbòho kò jẹ́ káráyè ní conversation tiwa. Mo dẹ̀ busy díẹ̀ lénìí, kò jẹ́ kí n darapọ̀ mọ́ Archie, so mo wo time torí mo fi time ni mo fi sáré ṣe program yìí. Ní pẹ́ lórí ẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ ìgbìyànjú lórí nǹkan méjì ni mo fẹ́ ká béèrè pé kí ló dé tí ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá or ní Nigeria generally we don't have the quality education and the good healthcare. Can anybody tell us the reason why? Well, for over 64 years, Nigeria failed to give a citizen or its citizen what we called proper healthcare and education. Like I said to you, I can see a lot of the children, they're coming out of the school. My noise to Mama Jade. To my right hand side, I could see the hospital where people are going in and out for all kind of different medical attention. So what is the reason behind why Nigeria have been unable to provide those two important? They are not basic because education is very, very important. Healthcare is also extremely important. So what is the reason behind it? Do anybody have an idea? Can you tell us? Or maybe we can learn one or two things. Like I said, the broadcast, I'm looking at the time, it's 5 minutes past 3 p.m. At exactly almost 15 minutes past, I will end this broadcast. What I'm just trying to understand is that kilo fati ani quality education ati quality healthcare for many of the citizens in the country known as Nigeria. Remember that Nigeria has a population of 200 million. Many of these individuals, they are struggling to have quality education. They are struggling to have good health care. Kile Euro, Eban Fisino comment section quickly, because like I said, we are not here for the whole day. I'm only here for 10 minutes. Already out of my 10 minutes, I've spent 3 minutes. So, Eban Misari Fisino comment section, Moki Wugwe Happy Good Friday, Barika the Jimo. Education is the backbone to any country. If any country doesn't have a quality education, then the country will struggle, to get its citizens to the right place that you want them to be. Being educated, it doesn't mean that you have to go to university. You can be educated while on a training, on a job. You can be educated while you are just trying to set your foot into something. Now, many Nigerians are struggling to get health care in a country that has vast amount of resources, in a country that has vast amount of, all manner of resources across the globe. Good afternoon. I will not be mentioning names, but I can see every single one of you. Is a very, very short broadcast. We are not here for the whole day. Two things we are discussing: education, healthcare. What is your own take when it comes to Nigeria after 64 years? Where do you think that the education level is in Nigeria today? We are seeing all manners of things happening in the country because of lack of education. Many Nigerians are struggling, to get their health into working condition. What do you think is the reason why millions of Nigerians do not have that health care? Kile Europe Bonfa, Esari Fisino comment section. Later on in the evening, Mukibugo and Kimi, a very good afternoon. Mr. Akim, the question I'm asking, people are not responding. I know you want to greet me, but I'm not here for a very long time. Let me keep on the comment that people that are responding to the question is a deliberate act. Okon, the act is where the politicians doesn't love us. Taban Soro Okon, your heart. The politicians doesn't have the heart, for quality education for Nigerians. They don't have the heart, to give us the good health care. Two things we are discussing, very, very important thing that makes citizens to function. If citizens doesn't function because of their health care, there's nothing you can do to them. Also, Volma says, and I quote, there is no good governance in Nigeria since 1960. So those are the only two people that are talking about my own question. Ijoba Danuofo, Ombo Latodo Ashiri Koko. Thank you so much. I can see a doctor here that is watching me, and I'm sure these are doctors that are crying on a daily basis when we see many Nigerians that are struggling to get a good health care. Like I said, I'm very, very pressed of time, but I just thought, the location that I'm currently right now, in outside London, I can see the schools because I'm not allowed to show you the schools, and I cannot also tell you the hospital. But I can tell you that the children from Monday to Friday have all attended schools, but some of them will fall ill. They will be sick, either through, menstrual pain, especially when they're young girls, they go through menstrual pain, they might not go to school. It could be somebody falling down. It could be somebody stepped on something. Look, accidents happen around the world. But the question I'm asking this afternoon is, why has Nigeria failed to give us two things, just two things out of other things? A good health care for all the citizens, not just for somebody that is rich, not just for the elite. We're talking about the average Nigeria, regardless of whether they are in the north, whether they are Hausas, I don't care whether they are Igbos, whether they are any other thing. It doesn't matter whether they are Yorubas. We're not talking about, ethnicity now. Why have we not been given quality education? Why? Aliola say Nigeria name is mass leader. So that is something I want us to ponder on before we end the program. Two things. Do you think in Jerukwe, that Nigeria will offer us education and healthcare? Do you think that in the Nigeria today and the coming Nigeria, if Nigeria remains as it is, do you ever think that we will get education? And when I talk about education, it could be somebody, I want to train as a nurse. I want to train as a doctor. No, I don't want to be a nurse. I want to be a pilot. You need education. Oh, no, I don't want to be any of that. I just want to be a mechanic. You still need education. Technical schools. The reason why the German citizens are doing very well is because, they are putting a lot of their citizens in what we call, training, apprentice. You can get into a job and you will be trained. Many of the Nigerians that are living in the UK and European countries are being trained while they are on a job. Do you understand what I mean? And if they fell ill for whatever reason, they have to go to the hospital to be taken care of. Why is it not the same thing in Nigeria? Ponder on that. And my name is Olabi Koike. I just thought it's a short nugget for the Friday. Happy Friday. It is cold in London. I can tell you that. The weather has been very, very shitty today. We see the London weather. We look forward to see as many of you in October. If you can make it down, it will be good of you, because something is going to happen on the 12th of October in London that has never been done before. Go and watch the video I posted this afternoon and this morning. That was the 2022 Yoruba Nation Rally. Think about it. 2 years down the line, we are now going to have Dr. Chief Sunday Igboho representing Professor Adebanjo Akintoye to welcome to London for a beautiful rally that is also coming up on the 12th. Many people will be coming. Those of you in Nigeria that cannot make it because we are part of Commonwealth, but you've not been given visa. Think about that. We are part of Commonwealth, but we can't get a visa to UK. Why then do we need to remain as part of that Commonwealth? Who is enjoying the Commonwealth? Is it you or is it me? Something you have to ponder on. Moki Wugwale and Konsi, Koiki Media. It is not Koiki Media, it is Koiki Media bringing the world closer to your doorstep. We will catch up later on in the evening for more discussion about the United Nations and why Shetima is asking for Palestinians to be given the right to self-determination. But why is that difficult for him to say for the Biafra and the Yoruba? Remember, Buhari said the same thing. Woto woto. It is the end of Nigeria. Thank you so much. What is today's date? 27, right? September. And I like to look at the time. It's just coming up to almost 3:15 p.m. Have a very good afternoon. God bless Yoruba Nation. God bless Biafra. God bless the Hausa. May God never bless the Fulanis that wants to take away what belongs to us. Bye for now. Mokia Easy, Muriembe, brother me, and the rest of you, shout out to you. Omoloabi Apparel, thank you so much. God bless you all. Thank you. Bye for now.